Hi all, welcome to the demonstration video for the new version of Referee Manager Local. This video is for referees to teach you how to put in your availability in the new version. Start by entering your surname, same as you would have done in the past. Now we no longer require your member number, we simply ask for your password and the branch or association who you referee for. Once you've done that, then hit login. This will be your new screen. Click on your name and it will take you straight to, the first time you log in, straight to what we call your general availability. General availability is what you would be available every single week if nothing ever changed for you. You are required to enter your availability for every single day of the week. If you're available every single day, then this is a simple process for you. You can just add each day of the week, hit add a session, and it will appear in the list above. If you've got specific availability requirements, for example, you work and you don't finish until 8 o'clock or something along those lines, then there's a bit more information for you to put in. If you are a referee coach and you choose to only be available as a referee coach, you have that option. If you are both a referee coach and a referee, but you choose to be available as a referee, you have that option. If it doesn't worry you what role you're carrying out, then simply go with all. Under customer, if you are, for example, a referee at Sunbury and a referee at Keilor, which are two associations that use the Referee Manager program, you now only have to enter your availability in once. You won't have to go into each program to do so. So if you are a referee for more than one of the customers, then you will see that in the drop-down list over here. In this example, this referee is only available as a Sunbury referee. You mark down whether you are available or not available, remembering that this is your general availability from week to week. So this is something that you would very rarely change unless your general availability has changed due to a change in work requirements or anything along those lines. Then you would come and update this. Crew member means that you are a member of that crew. So you regularly referee for whoever the Monday session is. You're a regular referee for that night. You might not be a regular referee, but you are available for them if they need you. In that case, you would mark down here that no, you are not a crew member. We'll come back to exclude venues. We now use times to track your availability. Now you'll see here, if you forget how this works, then hover your mouse over the top of the little magnifying glass there, and this will explain how this works. However, if you are available to start at 8 o'clock, but not before, then in 24-hour time, you enter your availability to start from 2000. In here, same as in the previous version, your notes can be in here. Only wish to referee 2 games per session due to shin splints, for example. So now your supervisor or whoever is doing the roster for you will be aware and take that into consideration. Once you've done that, add a session. The other end time, for argument's sake, the end time works so that if you need to be finished by, let's say, 10 o'clock at night, again, in military time or 24-hour time, you would put in here you need to finish by 2200. Keep in mind with these times that if you put in 2200 and at your association there is a game that starts at 10 o'clock at night, then you will be available for that game. If you don't want to be available for that game, then enter the time as 21:59 and you won't be available for the 10 o'clock game. Okay, we'll add that session. Let's say now, for argument's sake, that you are only available between certain times. So let's say you're available between 7 o'clock and 10 o'clock. So you would enter the times like so. Remember, this means that you will be available for a 7 o'clock game and you will be available for a 10 o'clock game. Again, if you don't want to be available for the 10 o'clock game, enter the time as we did up here and add a session. We'll just quickly enter the last of these. Your availability is now tracked on a day-by-day basis rather than a session-by-session basis. So I use Saturday as an example. A lot of associations out there have a Saturday session split between AM and PM. You need to use the times to dictate what you're available for on a Saturday. The system now reads this as being day by day rather than session by session. Okay, once you've done this, that can stay the same if you like, and these are exceptions to your general availability. So let's say, for argument's sake, you are going away on a holiday for a certain amount of time. So as we come down here, days of the week, so all, the role, again, same as before, the customer, same as before, times, if you wish, same as before, available, yes or no. Now, if you're going on a holiday, we might say that you're away from the 2nd of July until the 21st of July. You add this into the system, and this now overrides your regular availability. So this now will not be considered between this date and this date. Now let's say that you were unavailable on Sundays between the 1st of July and the 31st of July. Once you add this, this will now only take you out of Sundays. So you will be available for all of the other sessions between that date range, but you won't be available on Sunday nights. Let's say your times change on particular nights or anything like that, then it works the same. Choose the session or the day of the week that you're talking about and put in your different times to what would have been in your regular availability. Okay, your roster will still show up as it did before. The difference now is that your normal roster and your finals roster are on the same page. If you are a referee coach, your referee coaching roster will also show up on this page here. You also now have an archive. So this will show you all of the previous games that you've done. You will have the ability to search and have a look, for example, if you only wanted to see Saturday games, or if you only wanted to see Sunday games, or you wanted to look for a particular date, you can do all of that through here. You now have the ability to enter in what we call a conflict of interest. So let's say your basketball association wants to know when you have a brother or a sister playing in a particular team. Let's choose, got to find one with some teams in it. Okay, so you have your teams down here. You choose the team that you're after. You now have, if you're a player, you mark yourself down as a player. If you are a coach, you mark yourself down as a coach. What that means is that you cannot be rostered at all whilst you are playing or coaching. This is what we call a conflict of interest. So if you have got a girlfriend or a boyfriend playing in a particular side, if you've got a brother or a sister or a father or a mother that plays or coaches, then we look at you placing them in as a conflict of interest. All that does is it tells the person doing the roster that you have a conflict of interest with this particular team. And that enables them to be able to roster around that. Okay, your personal details stay the same. You have full control to be able to change all of this. Your playing and coaching fixture will show up here for you. Coming very soon is the ability for you to be able to communicate from within the program. There is a message board coming very soon as well that will actually be messages, simple messages from your association or from your branch to you. Don't forget, you can always check on your payment history for yourself, and that can be listed either on the screen in front of you, or it can be exported in a comma-separated values format, which will open in Excel for a PC, or in a numbers program for a Mac. Okay, if you are part of more than one association and you wish to switch accounts, let's say you are an administrator for a different association, you come in here and this is where you can switch your accounts. Okay, that's all I've got for you at the moment. Good luck, and be sure to get in contact with us if you have anything at all you want to ask about. Referee Manager is now on Facebook, and I encourage you to come there, add us, and more than happy to answer any questions you've got. Good luck and enjoy.